It's time now for the Peter Chill Evening News for this Friday evening, May 22nd, 2015. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. News headlines are at 6:30 p.m. on this Friday evening here. And our top story at 6:30 is today the State Department has released 296 emails from former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton's private email account about the September 11, 2012 attacks in Benghazi, Libya. In Washington, a man charged in the deaths of a wealthy Washington businessman and his wife, son, and housekeeper was arraigned on Friday and ordered held without bond. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Islamic State took responsibility for a suicide bombing at a Shiite mosque that killed 21 people, the first attack on Saudi soil claimed by the Sunni extremist group. U.S. consumer prices for April are better than forecast. U.S.-led forces conducted 15 airstrikes against Islamic State militants in Iraq since Thursday, concentrating on targets near Ramadi, the city that recently failed the insurgents. British Prime Minister David Cameron has embarked on a series of diplomatic offensives that have come in weeks to seek political support for renegotiating Britain's membership of the European Union. Mexico City, a shootout between members of the powerful drug cartel and Mexican security forces in the western state of Michoacan left at least 40 people dead Friday, according to Mexican officials. Time Warner Cable Incorporated then talks about a potential sale to either Altus SA or Charter Communications Corporate. People with knowledge of the matter said. At least that's what President Maduro, the hapless inheritor of the mess that is the economy in Venezuela under the Bolivian socialist revolution, seems to think. Okay, take a look at the stock market report here on this May 22nd on a Friday evening here. Now, end of the week, close 18,232.02, down 53.72. SP 521.26.06, down 4.76, and Nasdaq 589.36, down 1.43. A charge evaluation sheet released Friday by the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office states that there's insufficient evidence to file a charge against Gene Kasem. Washington, scientists on Thursday unveiled the most comprehensive analysis ever taken of the world's ocean plankton, the tiny organisms that serve as food for marine creatures such as a blue whale, but also provide half the oxygen we breathe. A region of Antarctica, once thought to be relatively stable, has shown a dramatic loss of ice in recent years, raising concerns about how much it could be contributed to rising seas. Astronomers have named the massive star Nasty 1 after claiming it as a cannibal in the process of eating itself. The Hubble telescope beamed back fresh pictures of a weird star, which is officially called NAST1 and surrounded by a cloud of gas 3 trillion times. An extract from the Chinese plant may help weight loss. Everyone was found to enhance appetite suppressant hormone. Sleep problems may be more than just symptoms of being depressed. A new study from Australia linked depression and sleep disorders, including excessive daytime sleepiness. Okay, take a look at New England alerts here at 6:33. And where Massachusetts, a working fire on A2 West Main Street structure fire. And in Granby, Connecticut, a serious two-car motor vehicle accident injuries. Lives are requested but not fined due to wind gusts here as accident reconstruction team responded to the accident. In Western Massachusetts, working fire in Etna Street at Colton Street and working fire on arrival. Smoke showed from a 3-story wood frame. Police department reported people possibly trapped inside. And the fire knocked down a company overhauled. And there was fire and smoke in the basement. Peter Chill News Time, 6:34. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox square off against the Los Angeles Angels in Anaheim for a 3-game series at Fenway Park starting at 10 p.m. tonight. In Atlanta, at least, LeBron James will play Friday in game number 2 of the Atlanta Hawks, Cleveland Cavaliers Eastern Conference semi-final series. Here, the Michael Sam, the NFL's first openly gay player, signed the Canadian Football League's Montreal Alouettes. It continues to appear NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will hear New England Patriots quarterback Tom Brady's appeal of his 4-game Deflategate suspension. In Paris for the last few years, Novak Djokovic has arrived at the French Open among the favorites in each of those 3 years. The Serbian is left without the winner's trophy. Peter Chell News Time, 6:35 here on this Friday evening here, and it is time now for a travel report on the Friday before the Memorial Day weekend here, and 485 on the southbound side. Slow from 138 in Raynham all the way out to Route 44 in Middleburg. That is because due to an accident on 495 on the southbound side after Route 24 in Raynham, so expect some delays here. 146 on the southbound side, a little slow down for the North Smithfield stretch. 195 on the eastbound side, a little slow between We're Hoping and Swansea due to an accident on 195 on the eastbound side between exits 2 and 3. So expect some delays here. 185 on the southbound side, a little slow around Middleburg. 95 on the southbound side, a little slow from Route 495 in Mansfield all the way up to before Route 152 in North Attleboro here. Due to an accident on Route 95 on the southbound side between 495 and 152, so expect some delays here. Route 3 on the southbound side, so from Marshfield all the way out to Kingston, and then you hit brakes again on Route 3 on the southbound side after Route 44 in Plymouth here. Up in Boston here, Store Drive on the westbound side, slow from Longfellow Drive all the way out to Route 2A, Mass Ave. Mass Pike on the eastbound side, a little slow from Route 3 in Natick to Route 120 in Weston here. 495 on the northbound side, slow from Chelmsford all the way out to Lowell, Massachusetts here. 495 on the northbound side, slow from Lawrence all the way out to Haverhill here. Up in New Hampshire, Route 93 on the northbound side, a little slow from Derry to before 293 in Manchester, New Hampshire. Everett Turnpike on the northbound side, slow from 293 to downtown Manchester. 293 on the southbound side, a little slow and around the exit for the Manchester Airport here. 95 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 101 in Northampton, New Hampshire here. 95 on the northbound side, slow from Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Extended up into the main turnpike where it is slow from Kittery all the way up in New York. That is because due to an accident here on the main turnpike here. After Route 101 up in Kittery, so expect some delays if you're in that area between Kittery and York of the main turnpike here. And Route 93 on the northbound side up in New Hampshire. Slow from Hudson, New Hampshire all the way out to Concord, New Hampshire here. So expect some delays in that area here. And Mass Pike on the westbound side. A little slow from Charlton on to IA4 in Sturbridge. IA4 westbound in Sturbridge, a little slow here in Sturbridge here. And now in Cape Cod, Route 25 on the eastbound side here. Slow before Route 20 in the Buzzards Bay. Bourne Bridge on the southbound side, a little slow. Route 28 after Bourne Woodbury, a little slow on both ends here. Route 3 on the southbound side, a little slow from Sudmore to Route 6 and the Sudmore Bridge on the southbound side. Eastbound side, slow as Route 6 is slow from the bridge in Sudmore all the way up to 1A. So expect a few delays around that Cape Cod area here. And Route 6 eastbound side, slow from Route 134 in the Dennis to before Route 124 in Brewster here. And the Jamestown to Newport bridges are looking good here. But otherwise, all the highways in Rhode Island are looking good here. Okay, looking at the MBTA alerts here on this Friday evening here. Subway system is looking good. On the Commuter Rail, it's looking good. Ferries look moving fine. Peter Channel News Time is now 6:38, and it is time to have a weather report here on this Friday evening here. As elevated fire weather risk across Massachusetts Saturday, a dry air mass will overspread southern New England tonight into Saturday. Gusty west to northwest winds about 15 to 25 miles an hour expected. Minimum relative humidity is between 20 and to 30%. With the lack of appreciable rainfall across southern New England the past few days, local fire weather officials have advised of an elevated fire spread potential due to the dry and windy conditions forecast Saturday. Gusty winds this evening are leading to an elevated fire spread potential, despite minimum relative humidities not being as low as what is expected on Saturday. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this here. For tonight, we are going to see some most of the coast guard low around 37 degrees. Northwest wind about 79 miles an hour with gust size 21 miles an hour here. For Saturday, sun and most coast guards have about 63, low about 42 degrees. Winds northwest about 7 to 10 miles per hour on Saturday, shifting southwest at 3 to 6 miles per hour on Saturday night. Sunday, sun and most clouds to mostly clear skies and high wind 79, low about 53 degrees. Southwest wind around 5 to 9 miles an hour. For day and Monday, part sun and mostly clouds to about 38, low about 59 degrees. For Tuesday, part sun and mostly clouds about 82, low about 62 degrees. Wednesday, part sun and mostly clouds about 85, low about 64 degrees. For Thursday, part sun and mostly clouds about 82, low about 62 degrees. And for Friday, part sun clouds about 81 degrees. Now, temperature at 6:40 p.m. Standing at 71 degrees with first cloud. That is coming at Father Peter channel. Evening news on this May 22nd, 2015 here on a Friday evening. Pierce, you have a good evening with good positive attitude. And I'll see you for the 11 o'clock news. Have a good evening.